It'll be interesting to see how the Magnus does. I feel like he's going to be very important to getting his jump.
RP, EBB, or EB. And also, what did the Void Spirit pick up? It did go for... Yeah, he did go for Sanctuary.
Shockwave on a 4 heroes. There's a disruption. Nether Blast. Q's got to be a little bit careful. First blood here for Watson. And they're going to chase for more. They've got another Nether Blast. They have the slow from the Blood Grenade. Shockwave hits 2. Ether Shock and one more right click from Ace to get a second kill. And then Ahmed hits him with a have fun. So at minute 3, if it's a 3K lead.
Yeah, it rarely happens. It happens if you get like... If you're playing into Visage, you lose 3-4 bounties, you feed 2-3 kills, then it can be, but the game is over anyway, so... It's going to be a lot of spam, and they're also going to be bringing some extra regen to the lane, considering that they got that first blood, and they got an extra kill.
A lot of tangos flying out on their couriers, respectively, and Q here on the Shadow Demon with the Night Stalker. Like you said, starting in the nighttime, Watson going to shift all the way down. Always scary when you're an observer and you have to see that Morphling get to 1 health and worry about whether or not he's dying or shifting. But mid lane for Ahmed and Quinn, both on a Spirit. Void Spirit against Earth Spirit. How's this matchup go?
I'll give this one slight edge to Void Spirit. I think he has an easier time. Ace, he is level 2 already.
Skewer off to the right. Not back towards the creeps or anything like that. But a Shockwave off the mark, Stifling Dagger, and a Frost Blast. Tofu here. Stifling Dagger throws down the Nether Ward and trying to put some damage onto this Pugna. Not going to be enough to get the kill, but now Ollie's kind of out of position. They've got the Hex, they have the Shackle. Stifling Dagger and the Skewer away from the tower with a TPing in Shadow Demon. We'll try to get some stacks here on the Shadow Poison. Might be able to pass over that Lotus, and does. Everybody picked it up, but Palos now shackled. The 3 stacks of the Shadow Poison is enough to get the kill on the Ace. They'll look over at Celery. The right clicks will be enough to get a second kill, and now even looking maybe over.
Also needs to be able to farm up and get that Battle Fury online. Scan just connected, so they know exactly where they're coming from, but Palos is already in trouble.
Shockwave trying to pull him back into the range of these Serpent Wards. Has the RP. Now some of them can hit. And Ace will get the kill on a Palos. They take out that Rachios. He gets more kills, dies less, and earns more gold. And he gains more experience. All of those stats are up, though, for you. We've got a Shackle into an RP again in the same spot. Tofu and Ace get another kill into this Palos Phantom Assassin. They're going to try and turn this and get something with Jabs coming over. Has that silence, has the help of these supports. The Magnus doesn't have RP. Ahmed is here. They'll have the Shackle for a moment. There's the disruption. They get the kill to Ace. Watson blows up Ollie in Heartbeat. Adaptive Strike, but not enough to get the kill to Q. They'll look over the cluster. Cluck, and he will cluck and walk away.
Oh, the Cripify actually saving him.
Tofu surviving for a moment. Overtaking the Phantom Assassin, so not that close, but when you look at the numbers, it does seem kind of close. Quinn, Astral Step, as well as the 8th Remnant with an Assimilate. They're going to Stifling Dagger this Void Spirit. But the disruption almost feels like it was more killing of Ollie than saving. And Q is on the run. Dissimulate again, goes right into the face of Jabs. Now they've got the silence. He's under the tier 2 tower. They're going to jump in. They've got themselves the life drain to save Quinn. Palos in trouble. The Serpent Ward's replaced. The silence is there. The Magnetize comes through. They get the kill to Quinn, and now Ahmed's going to look for more. The roll in onto Tofu. Celery again with the life drain, but the 3 heroes affected by the Magnetize. We'll look over at Palos. They've got the waveform over for Watson who comes into the fight. Cluster Clock once again, but finally Tofu dies. Celery's gone. Watson going for more. Gets in front of the roll. So Ahmed with the Geomagnetic Grip gets the silence. He has some silence help here from the Night Stalker. Ace is about to die from the Magnetize. It ends up being 4 heroes out of the side of Gaimin Gladiators. But can Watson finish off anybody else? They've got themselves the Frost Shield, goes after Q, but now they're going to pull him in with Sinister Gaze. Shifting away, trying to survive. Chain Frost only once. Waveform forward, gets the kill on the Q. Now it bounces off to an illusion. They'll try to go for Jabs. Watson standing his ground. Can he win this fight? Adaptive Strike. One more right click. Not enough. Armor toggling. Palos back into the fight. Jumps in. Gets the kill on Watson. And that is a full team wipe. Blink Dagger. He just picked it up. Looking for a target to go after. Might be Jabs, Blink, RP. But the silence follow-up means he can't skewer away. And maybe, just maybe, Jabs could survive. But the Armwood toggle is not going to be enough. That Chain Frost bounces once over to Watson. Won't really quite feel that. And if they don't want the Magnus to be the first one to jump in. You have options, and now they're going to 5-man smoke, but I don't know if this is exactly the fight you want to go for. They don't have RP, though. Geomagnetic Grip on a 3. They're also going to get the silence here on the Void Spirit. Quinn's got to run to start, but the roll back in, they've used the Magnetize. The supports here are going to be killed pretty quickly. Ollie, Celery, both dead. The roll in, but now you're in a little bit of trouble with the disruption coming out for the Shadow Team. The Cluster Clock trying to save Tofu, but Palace has a double kill. They end up losing Abed. It's a 2-for-2 right now. But do they go for more? Astral Step, they'll find Palace. The 8th Rune connects onto this Phantom Assassin who's forced to pop that first BKB to run away. Extra camp, or you go out a little bit too far, maybe go to the Ancients, code over to the Triangle. It'll see you. Harpoon into a Skewer and a Silence. Abed never had a chance. See ya.
They glyphed immediately. They glyphed while they also used Lich Shield, so that's going to be invitation for Gaimin to jump to high ground.
They'll go for Quinn, and they got the kill on the Void Spirit. So both these spirits gone very quickly. Watson's holding on to an Aegis, but maybe he would have wished he gave it over to Quinn.
Yeah, that's why I said he needs to get dispelled. He had that shield rune, thought that he's going to be invincible. Maybe Pugna, but Shadow Demon ulti.
Oh, forcing the BKB. Do you... You don't have to reinitiate, but you just use another BKB charge. Like Tier 3 tower, no Phantom Assassin to worry about. And this top set of racks is going to be in a lot of trouble. They need to be very, very careful, especially coming back in. If they want to continue to put the pressure on, it's going to force them to fight. Phantom Assassin will just have their BKB back up.
Double
but
BKB
still working with an
Aegis.
Everybody else on the team does have it. Palace again moving up, but that ward, if they spot that Phantom Assassin, maybe they make the shift and go over, but they're going to leave the Phantom Assassin to do what they want. They'll go and get the dust. They'll find themselves Q, and they get the kill of the Shadow Demon, and immediately Palace has to TP back, walked up to this Ancient camp.
If they lose
all
this
the way
fight,
to TP back,
it's GG. If Aurora doesn't manage to get to, oh my god, the damage on Palos. Watson going in.
Days, all right, Watson. He's still got an Aegis, but there's the RP with the Skewer back. That's going to be under the Phantom Assassin. They get the kill to Palace as well as Ollie. Palace has buyback. Going to be forced to use it if he wants to play more, but they call GG, and Gaimin Gladiators take this game over Aurora and seemingly easy timings.
Yeah, this one was really rough.